Are you gonna do? You guys gonna interview first, and then we'll sing some songs, or how are you gonna?
Well, Jesse, do you want to like go over some of the other questions that you did last time? Or
I mean, I can.
well, let's throw stuff at you.
Throw it at me.
Yeah,
I'll field it, man.
we'll just throw stuff at you
Throw it at
because
me.
yeah, I was pre-prepared for the performance part because we've got the audio part that sounds good. So I reckon we've got that your audio interview sounds like you're on the road.
Okay, so we've got. So you're saying we've already got that, so now we're just getting the performance.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what we're doing. We're just,
Yeah.
So we're not doing an interview.
No, we're just doing like the
gonna
musical
sing some
tracks.
songs.
But yeah, sing some songs. Yeah.
I'm with the program.
Yeah.
Leave it to Braun. All right.
But we can field some stuff at you too, just to.
That'd be kind of cool.
Yeah, let's do it because then we'll have audio and video.
Yeah,
like,
that'd
people
be cool.
can have a whole page worth of cool stuff.
Can I get could you just sing a little bit for me, like maybe one of your songs?
I wish I was nobody. Nobody would know me. I would ride the one-way roads. I'll shake my tooth to methadone trees. I'll find my legs some cataracts. One lucky strike lets me fall back. When I'm rolling with the trees. Cool. All right.
Yay!
Like a little soundbite, like coming back. Like Price is Right.
So that you clapping from the room?
Yeah.
Come on, yeah. What are you doing? Come on. Come sit on the floor. Alright.
Yeah, throw some questions at me.
So would you, if you had a choice, would you rather lose your ears or your hands?
That's got to be that question. Let's see. Ears have wax, hands have nails and fingerprints. Wow. Okay. What? Hands or ears?
Yeah.
Oh. That's really tough.
I know. I figured for someone with your
Damn,
caliber,
dude.
Yeah.
I'll take hands. I can play with my toes. Yeah. Sure. Yeah, man. I'll figure it out somehow. Keep the ears. Like ear things. Yeah. Gotta do the ear.
What was the first instrument you picked up?
Guitar. It was called a Little Hugger. It was that big. And we have a picture of it. Well, I did when I was like 4 years old. Little Hugger. And just wrote songs in the bathtub with it.
Whose guitar was it?
My parents bought it for me, or somebody did, or grandparents or something.
So they knew that you'd like the guitar when you were 4?
Yeah, my uncles played, and all my aunts and uncles and grandparents on my father's side, everyone had like organs. Everyone played music.
Did you have family powwows where everybody would play?
No, I picked up music to get away from them. So I started writing songs out in the yard. I was pretty smart when I was 4, getting out there. But yeah, it's just it was. I do the same thing now. It was alone time. It was cool.
Yeah.
It was solitude.
Do
Nice.
you remember the first song that you wrote?
I do.
And what was it? What was it about?
It was about, well, for real.
Yeah.
Like, I'm a little boy about age of 5, I'm sitting in the bathtub, and I'm high-fiving, I'm here by the water, and I'm making sailboats of my poop. Something like that.
That's awesome.
I had just something like really close to that. Yeah, yeah.
Was your family supportive of like your music?
Half was, the other half no. My mother's side is the mechanical side, fixing cars, building airplanes, and all that type of stuff, which they did. DC-10 engines, and the real like mathematical side, and then the other side is all the art side. They were really supportive. And my aunt, she was a cartoonist at Chuck Jones for like 35 years or something. Helped develop all the early cartoons of early cartoons.
Wow.
With Chuck Jones. That's pretty cool. In Highland Park, with 4 generations strong out there.
Yeah. You mentioned before that you're a pretty good cook. What's your favorite meal? What's your favorite meal to cook? What's your best?
Lobster. I like cooking lobster and beef stroganoff. I like cooking beef stroganoff. It sounds weird, but I mean, not together. Like, yeah, I really like marinating meat and stuff, and barbecues too.
Barbecues?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, Texas style barbecues. That's just real. Like that's an art form. I was taught by the guys in the Paladins when I was a kid years ago. Old school band from the 80s. Yeah. I do love to cook. You love to cook too. We gotta cook together.
We should cook together.
Let's cook together.
I have a question. What was the first album you ever picked up?
Oh, I know the first song that I ever heard before in my entire life that I was like, wow, music. It was a theme song to The Good, Bad, and the Ugly.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah. That was that one, and then the
That is a
second
really
one
good
was.
song. I always
so
think
it's
about
classic,
that.
yeah.
Yeah, and my sister did a cheerleading routine to it, like pep squad thing.
Oh, nice.
And then I was on my father's shoulders, like pretending like I'm conducting the band. Like, and but I really dug it. I was like, wow, music, that's crazy. You know, like what a cool thing. And then the second one was I think The Look of Love by Burt Bacharach. Pretty sure. Who's one of my heroes. I got to meet him about 10 years ago. It was awesome. Amazing.
Was he nice?
Super nice. What I felt from him was he was a very sad man. Those melodies are very, they're happy, sad. I write happy, sad melodies myself, and I really relate with him on that. But he's a lot sad, humble guy. Kind of like a little depressed, kind of, but really cool.
Do you have favorite
Genius.
movies too?
Yeah, my favorite film ever made is 12 Angry Men.
That's classic.
Hands down. That's my favorite film because it shows so many different dimensions of perspective, and I just love that. And it went through the seasons of the day and how everyone's so quick to judge, but no, it wasn't exactly like that. That's my favorite. I love that film. I had the script sent to me. I read through it, and I watched that like 5 or 6 times. I watched the HBO one, the remake, which is equally as good because the script is so good you can't even mess it up. It's a really great film. It's such an amazing film. I just love that different perspective. It relates so much to music because you can look at one thing in so many different directions. It's like kaleidoscope eyes, you know. It's really important just to have such perspective on music and just be able to look at it and hear it so many different ways and keep your mind open.
What inspires you the most artistically, musically?
You guys. Serious, people I meet.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm making this record right now for people that's my friends, my enemies, my family that I don't speak to them, but I'm making it for them, and I make it for my new friends. Like you guys, honestly, I hope you guys get to drive to it and enjoy it. That's why I make music. I don't do it for me. If I did it for me, man, I'd be like working for DWP or something. That was a stable job. Like 401k, and you get like an apartment and shit. It's cool. Parking spot. It'd be awesome.
Do you have a favorite monster? I know it's in the audio.
I didn't think of one, man.
But-
Frankenstein. I like Young Frankenstein. That guy.
Yeah.
Yes.
That was my fave. And who's the guy with the big eye?
Igor.
Igor. But Marty Feldman.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was one of my favorite character actors of all time. He was awesome.
What do you think you like about them?
He was weird. Just a big eye. Yeah. Do you remember Marty Feldman with the big eye? Let's go on. And he goes, hey, you mean that be normal?
Yeah, my favorite monster is Mommy Dearest. Crawford.
Oh man, that's scary. That was
Monster.
really, yeah, that was really scary. Mommy Dearest was scary. Wow. That film was so scary, huh?
Yeah. I watched it as a child.
Wow. Yeah, I did too. Yeah. I don't know. That's all it's, I don't know. I don't know any other monsters really. George Bush. Yeah.
What about your other question that I think is funny? How do you think the world is gonna end?
Oh.
Is it-
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we might ask.
Because it's 2012, so.
Mayan calendar.
Yeah.
I think somewhere along the lines when we were talking about this before, you had mentioned aliens.
Yeah, I believe in aliens.
Yeah.
Are you afraid of aliens, or do you think that they're like
Friendly.
useful?
Yeah.
No. I don't know.
I
I don't think it's going to end, man. I think that the Earth is going to run out of gas, and then there's going to be a bigger Earth that pulls up. It's like a giant tow truck. And like NASA just pulls us to the universe. We need to be filled up. That's what's going to happen. We're going to run out of gas. I think. I don't know. The world's going to end. I don't know.
Do you can improve the world?
Yeah, absolutely. Start with music and art and people gathering together in communities.
Yeah.
Sure, let's do that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Get away from gasoline and going over to Iraq and killing people is stupid.
Yeah.
They don't really want us over there, I don't think.
What were like the pivotal childhood moments for you that you care to share with
That's
us?
huge.
Yeah.
Boy.
The moments in childhood where you were like, whoa.
I tied my shoe when I was 3.
Yeah.
I remember that. And that was a good one. And I won my first tennis tournament when I was 5. I beat the 10-year-olds.
You played sports.
Yeah.
For how long?
I was a prodigy tennis player.
You're not the first that I've heard this from.
I was born in Torrance and said, boy 5 a champ in the newspapers. And a picture of me. And I beat the 10-year-olds. They enrolled me and I freaking killed them. At that point I started playing tournaments all over Southern California. I got ranked. Played top 20 and I was on my way. But my shoulder gave out bad. Cause I was playing so much, like every day, anytime I was obsessed with the backboard. That and then going back to playing guitar. It really relates. It's rhythm. It's rhythm. It's obsession. And I got really just good at it, and I just wouldn't stop hitting the ball and just get it close to that line and just curves and just all that stuff. And
Did you know you wanted to do music at that point as well?
I knew I was going to be doing music by the time I picked up the guitar. I didn't know I was going to go down these kind of roads I've been down, but it's because it's been crazy. You know?
Yeah.
It's been a crazy ride. And yeah, it's still going.
When did your shoulder injury happen? What
I was taking painkillers by the time I was like 12 or 13 before I hit like semifinals or finals and be just down. I remember like taking 6 or 8 just to get through the match. And then after the match, my arm was just done for, a week or so. It was really painful. It was bad.
When's the last time you played tennis?
I think last year.
So you're still playing?
Yeah, I can still pick up the game. Yeah, you don't like lose the swing. I still got it. I may be a little slow, but whatever.
I want to see that actually.
I'll pick up with you.
Do you still beat people a lot in tennis? Like,
Yeah.
Do you still
Yeah.
have the stuff?
I do, yeah. No, honestly, there's one of those games you pick it up. It's not like you look like, you just never picked up a racket before. Yeah, it's such a great sport because then you're playing by yourself, and then if you want to chase the ball, you can. If you don't want to, you don't have to. That's what I like about it.
Yeah.
It's great.
Was your clique like the jocks back then? Like maybe back, like let's say high school or middle school?
I never made it past 7th grade.
Okay.
So I didn't really have, but I think my sister and I counted, I think that the number was 28 times by the time I was 14 moved.
Oh, wow.
So I didn't really have a clique.
Was that always within, like, Los Angeles, though?
Yeah, Los Angeles down to Orange County, down to San Diego, back up. Yeah, a lot of moves, a lot of divorce, a lot of moving around.
What was the best point during all that? Like where you felt most settled, most comfortable?
The place that you think back to as your childhood place.
I think Marina Del Rey in Venice when I was a kid was pretty awesome. Yeah, 70s LA. That was pretty cool. Yeah, Bob Seger, dude.
Night shift.
Yeah, night shift. Eagles, man. Yeah, that was 70s LA was rocking. And the 80s hit and all shut down. Reaganomics. Venice and Santa Monica, when I was a kid, that was the best.
I have a question
Really
too.
cool.
Do you have a favorite animal?
Water buffalo.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Why? Like, what can
You know what?
see
I don't
for
know
them?
I don't know if you guys have this, but I do. I get intuitions that hit me so hard that last for a year or so. This water buffalo's been lasting for the last about a year and a half. It's just hit me, so I'm obsessed with the water buffalo now.
That's amazing.
I don't know why. It just I don't even know if I looked at one or saw it on Discovery Channel. I have no idea, but I became obsessed with it.
Do you think that a water buffalo could be your totem animal
Yeah,
right now?
I think most definitely. I think that's my spirit animal. Yeah.
So do you feel like you relate to the water buffalo too?
Kinda, yeah. It's got to fend off the hyenas and the lions and stuff. Humans, yeah. Yeah. They kind of trip me out. When they're being killed, they don't really scream. They just kind of like roll their eyes back and they just do that. It's weird. Like if we were getting killed by a lion, I think I would scream. Or like a water buffalo is just like, it's just so funny. I don't know.
Do you think maybe they just accept death better? Like,
Maybe.
oh,
I think
damn.
animals, yeah. I don't know, it seems like animals do. Yeah, death. We do, I guess. So.
I hear you wrote a song about a water buffalo.
I did.
Are you gonna play it for us?
I'm not sure I can remember the lyrics.
Oh.
I might screw it up. But I might, yeah.
Do you have any phobias or fears?
No.
Yeah, fear heights.
Yeah.
Worst.
Yeah?
I can't even get 15 feet up.
Wow.
It's
Horrible.
it's a plague that attacks us tall people. I
Oh my
believe.
god, it's
Yeah.
horrible. Me and my mother.
The irony.
The irony. I'm 6'2".
Really?
What are you, 6'3"?
6'3".
I'm 6'2". Yeah, it's the worst. I tried to conquer it by going to the Empire State Building, man, and it did not work.
How far did you make it up?
I couldn't get out of the elevator. It's really embarrassing.
What about short heights, like less than 15 feet?
Yeah, I can do that. But
Yeah.
literally, if it's on like a ladder and it's somewhat precarious, you know, and like it's all over.
Because I have a
get
fear of
vertigo.
short heights, but the higher I go up, the less real it seems. So I'm like, well, it's not really real, but it still scares me, but not in the same way that a short height does. Because I can imagine falling off that short height.
Yeah.
For some reason.
So does that mean that you don't like take advantage of all the views in Los Angeles, like the observatory or Topanga or?
No, I gotta go up there.
You can. It doesn't freak you out to go up there. And
No, and like airplanes
Look over
because
the
you're
city.
closed in.
Okay.
But if it's like open, do you have that too?
You know, I have a fear of falling as well.
Yeah, me too. I got no line. Like I will fall. I get so dizzy I'll just fall.
Yeah,
My mom has the same
exactly.
thing. You just fall off a building, it draws you, it pulls you, it's vertigo, it's
Oh
crazy.
my god. This leads to my theory, because my mother has vertigo, so she also has vertigo, so it's like, oh, maybe this is hereditary, you know?
Yeah, it's crazy, man.
What about like spaces like the observatory, like where it's kind of open but kind of confined, like
You mean claustrophobic?
you're guarded from the edge. You know you're not really going to fall over that edge, but it is looking at a great height over Los Angeles.
Yeah, I gotta step back. Like
Yeah.
4 or 5 feet. Yeah.
Then too. Wow.
Have you ever been to the Grand Canyon?
So that's a phobia, because a phobia
Yeah,
is
man.
irrational.
Driving
Yeah.
across the
But
bridges
something
was
that can
insane.
kill you.
I
Fears
had
are
people look out the
irrational.
window.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
It's crazy.
I know exactly
The
what you
Grand
mean.
Canyon, I was
Fear
like,
is-
I can't even look at that.
Kind of a
Yeah,
waste
same
of
thing, they even
time.
have, they have ledges
some
guarding
people
you
think that,
from
but
the,
if
from
you
the
didn't get
canyon,
scared,
and I
you
can't
would
even
get
look
hit
over
crossing
it,
the
yeah.
road. You
Yeah,
would put yourself in danger all the
that's
time.
crazy.
It's true.
True.
It's just misplaced fear that's
Yeah.
actually crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, like fear of eating poison, that's legitimate. But then
It's the irrational fear.
it's the irrational fear, yeah.
Way to put us down.
Well, I have a fear of dolphins, so
Dolphins?
and whales.
Oh wow, I've searched with those.
I've tried swimming with them. I'm getting over it. We have to edit
Ignore
this
it.
part out. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Do you still,
Really wild
do you go
fear.
up ladders? Do you, no.
And I kind of use an excuse not to work too. Go up a ladder and start hammering nails. It's ridiculous. I play guitar, man.
How did that affect your painting? I mean, like you painted, right? You painted houses. I mean,
I was running the cruise, so I told those guys to go do it.
So, I mean, I'd
came
assume
boss pretty quick.
you painted the outside of the house as well, right? Or you
Yeah.
expected to.
Yeah. Yeah, literally, I really, it's kind of funny. Like, I moved up the ranks pretty quick just so I didn't have to do that. Sir, I became boss. I'm like, you guys gotta go do that.
Yeah.
And I acted like I hadn't been doing it for years. I just bullshitted.
Do you listen to music when you write?
No, that's a great question. No way.
Yeah.
No music whatsoever. It's pure silence. Such a good question. That's a good one. Yeah, no, zero. I can't stand it when people are playing music when they're writing a record. Drives me nuts. Like, I won't go into 7-Eleven sometimes. I don't want to hear Journey,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
I love Journey, but I don't want to hear them while I'm
Like
writing
the
a
inner
record.
space.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, did you guys ever watch David Lynch talk? He just stares at walls. I do the same thing.
Mm.
And just like close your eyes
Yeah.
and hear it. And just, there's so much sound and music with nothing. It's
Yeah.
loud, super loud.
Do you do you play first and then come up with the lyrics, the song, that song, part of the songwriting, or do you write the lyrics first and then perform the music with it, or does it all kind of happen together?
I write these, a huge part of my method is I write it completely 100% in my head, top to bottom. Pretty much the song, the template of the song. And then when it's primed and ready to go, and just usually 4 to 6 months in there, like that's definitely it. Then pick up the guitar, check it, roll through it once, put the guitar down, and then begin obsessing on arranging, and that takes arranging, lyrics, re-edited and refined. Everything's 2 weeks tops, like top to bottom 2 weeks. So when I'm on a really good roll, I can do 3 in a month. Well, we're also talking arranging, like arrange drums, strings, brass, all that stuff, lyrics, and yeah, I've gotten up to like 3 songs completed in a month, and it's 36 a year. That's like, what's that, 3 albums almost.
Do you have any idea how many songs you've written?
I have no idea. I don't know, hundreds. I've written literally with hundreds of writers in my life, and played with literally over 1,000 musicians, probably a couple thousand.
Do you like collaborating with other writers to write these songs, or do you prefer to work alone?
I, at this point, just prefer to work alone. The only reason that we write with other people, or if I'm going to write, it would be business now. Like, I don't need to sit down with anybody, and I really don't appreciate it. I can just finish it on my own. Like,
It seems very personal, too.
it's really personal. When I wrote the hit for Tito and the Tarantulas, the only reason we all sat down is because of business, and they wanted publishing on it. So, and they throw it in ideas. Where I'm just like, no, okay, but since you threw in the idea, it's 5%, whatever. But I mean, it's the way it works. So.
The producer doesn't tell you how to arrange a song. You tell the producer, and you tell the band how to arrange a song.
I'm the producer.
Okay.
But I write and produce myself, and then I just my band's not a democracy. It's just me.
That's totalitarianism.
It is. I mean, in a way, it's not a democracy. And if I let these guys go on their own, it would sound like Hall & Oates.
What's wrong with Hall & Oates?
I love Hall & Oates. It's just not right for my band. I knew you should say. No, it's really, really specific. I've played in so many genres and written within the genre that those are the ones I know, and these people haven't done that. So I earned my stripes with all those genres. In the hip hop world, I got my stripes with. They asked me to start writing and producing, and that took a year and a half within that structure before I was allowed to do that.
Who did you work with in the hip-hop world? What is that all about?
Everlast.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But I mean, a lot of people so the Mos Def, I did some track with those guys. Joy to the Roots, I don't know, man. We worked a lot of Muggsy, all these people, just, I don't know, I was walking down tracks and just laying down melodies, and I'm trying to think right now. I was going to work with Dr. Dre. I said, no, I don't want to.
How come? Because you know he's gonna take credit for everything you do? Or?
Yeah, I mean, it may sound like a lot of money where it's like $80,000 for like 90 days or something like that, but it's like, no, they're just downloading like all of your talent for like 3 months or something and draining you of everything you have, I didn't want to do that. I just got off touring for like 2 years and just played like, I don't know, live, like almost 1 million people live. I was tired. I didn't want to go play with him, and the Beck called, and I didn't want to go play with Beck. But Beck dances like he's playing. Dude, I sit down. I don't want to be doing this choreographed dance with Beck. Yeah, man. But I have my band also sit down, always, because I told them, I said, I want to be known for the music, and I don't want to be known for a show. So that's why we sit at shows.
Well, that explains a lot.
Yeah, I knew we were going to be playing with bands like Brian Jonestown, Spindrift. We were on our way to that, and I'm like, I don't want to be in that world of glam rock or anything like that, But I knew we'd fit in it with music. I knew we'd fit there, and I just didn't want to be a show. And a lot of people really appreciate that we sit down.
I like it.
Yeah, me too. Especially when there's a lot of people, like 12 or 15, or that one time there was 40. That was pretty crazy.
It brings like a weird kind of intimacy to what you're listening to as well. Like you don't always get, because standing is like I'm performing at you, but when you're
it's performing when you're standing.
There's a comfort level.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's easier to play your instrument as well.
What's that?
I'm sure it's easier to play your instrument as well.
Yeah, I can play standing. I mean, if that would last, every other band in my life I played standing, but I just gotta hit a point, like I just rather sit down, because I just don't want it to be a show. And plus, you never know if you get the band member who looks like a real dork standing up. Like, so sitting, you're pretty safe, man. Like, you don't know, like Amanda, I don't know. I saw this video of her once playing sax, like, I was like, thank God I be sitting down. Thank God. Yeah, man. That was a danger.
So how long have you been collaborating with your current band for? The people that you work with?
I think 7 years.
And so you guys have a pretty, good, cohesive energy going.
Yeah, kind of. Not really. They're all all fired, actually. So I left the music industry in '99. It took 7 years. I began Crooked Cowboy. It was year 13, so we're 6 years in. And when I'm in the studio, I bring in like the drummer from Brian Jonestown, the main guy I use. I use different players. I don't even know if that upsets them. Probably does. I don't know. But sometimes whoever can do the job. Whoever can do the job best, that's what I need. And I don't like to sit there and try to tell a player like how to play drum. They should just know how to do it. You know? But I give Dan Allaire beats and he picks it up like that. He's a crack musician. He's so good. He's virtuoso on his instrument. Dan Allaire. Very good.
And why did you leave the music biz back in '99?
I couldn't stand the music industry. It was a fake success because Everlast was such a prick, and I wasn't into riots. We were part of riots. I was afraid of getting shot on the road. It just wasn't very fun.
You are credited, at least, right? Are you're credited on that album? And
I didn't work on the record. I produced after the record.
oh, okay.
I was credited on the experimental record that got us to that record, and then started producing Everlast. And that's when the politics began, because then the producers are like, they got so political, it's ridiculous. They're like, these guys really had a bad show. And like, that was one of our best shows, dude. You're threatened because we're kicking your ass right now. And we're producing your artists, man. And we're better than you, you know. We were working our ass off, and Spin was giving us not huge, page-long articles and stuff. My partner and I, we were really doing well. Coming in ahead of time, under budget, and really good work. And that's gold in the music industry if you can pull that off. Even the film industry, you know. So
that's one of the areas that needs improvement in the world.
what?
The music industry.
We are the new music industry.
We are, yeah.
Yeah.
Magic Monster Radio.
No, we really are. I mean, just like the way we're recording these records right now.
We are
Starting
a
a
revolution.
We're doing
right
it, man.
Do you need more whiskey?
Yeah.
Some,
A little bit of wine.
is it a little compass that you wear around your neck?
Not a compass. Like,
I
what do they
couldn't
call
see
it?
it.
Ambient?
Ambience?
Yeah, I got it in ambient. I got it from a homeless guy a couple of years back for 3 cigarettes.
Wow.
And
For 3 cigarettes, you got that amazing necklace.
I know. I've
Yeah,
been
it's a
like,
fucking amazing necklace.
it's probably stolen from somebody. I just wait for the day and like, someone tackles me and like, this is my necklace. It's gonna happen to me. Yes, it would. Yeah, 3 cigarettes. It was awesome.
So with this new album, like, are there any like overriding or underriding themes that you felt coming through that were like different from, you know, previous stages of recording for you?
Yeah, we are all analog, using gear from what we're recording on right now is 1957 gear,
Oh
and we're
man,
learning
that's amazing.
American history. Like, these machines are amazing. There's not a computer in the room; it's all analog. We're doing tape splicing with razor blades.
Oh man, that's
Yeah,
amazing.
we're there. So it's just, to me, I've never felt so much like a pure artist while recording. I've done a lot of analog recording in my days, like that's why I cut my chops. But then I went to ADAT and computers and all that, and I want nothing to do with computers. I'm just sick of it.
Yeah.
Tired of it. I'm so tired of sitting behind an engineer that's sitting there with a computer. It's like, dude, where are we? You know, I'm just over it. I'm really over it. You know, because they're just sitting there just like doing whatever they're doing on the computer, and I'm just like, I'd just rather be doing something. But the way that this record is being recorded, it's definitely a conceptual record. Like, each song blends into the next, and it's and we've worked so hard on the science of recording this latest one. It's different. It's not like the live shows. It's very different records.
Are there any like I don't know, ambient or emotional, lyrical like motifs? Or...
Yeah. A friend of ours just died in the last 72 hours, and I put in a couple lines of a song for him for this new song, the Water Buffalo song. You know, so today was like his memorial. It's all like part of it. You know, I've been recording the last 3 days, and like it all goes into the music. Yeah, these are emotional records, and but the different kind. You record it different or I am anyway, it's a raw emotion. It's not, it's like so slick, like a Nora Jones. Not that there's anything wrong with her, but not like a slick kind of production. It's raw. We got feedbacks happening and stuff like that from like gear that's like feeding back and catching the spirits off the nooks and the crannies of the place we're in, which was built in 1902. A bank. It's a bank. Bank of America. It's Bank of America.
Oh, nice.
Wow.
Yeah, it's got all these crazy spirits in there. I guess there were some shootings, some people died in there and stuff, so I don't know, I guess we got in that. I don't know if you believe in this.
Yeah, definitely. What zodiac sign are you?
I'm Libra,
Okay,
When is your birthday?
till the 20th.
close to the Scorpio
Yeah,
cusp.
Is it on
yeah,
the cusp?
It's close, yeah.
yeah.
Everyone's either one or the other usually, but that's pretty close. It also probably means you have a lot of Scorpio in your chart.
Yeah.
That's for,
Yeah.
that's for after the interview.
So far the year's starting off good.
We can look it up.
Yeah. Yeah, so far it's all starting off good. I mean, meeting good folks like yourself, you know, Alicia, just met you in the last few weeks. Like one day I didn't know her, and now that's your one.
Now we're all like buddies.
We're hanging with buds.
Yeah,
It's fun.
it's good people to know.
Yeah.
So I want to hear these songs.
Alright, let's see.
Am I interrupting?
Oh no,
Yeah.
I've got about 30 minutes left on this tape, so it's fine.
So I'll sing through a couple. I'll sing through Nobody. I had this relationship, and I write constantly. And I had this relationship, this total tragic relationship, and I was just really uninspired to write with this person for like 2 years. I wrote one song, and it's called "I Wish I Was Nobody." That's how inspiring this girl was. But
Was it because you were happy?
fuck no, I was miserable, this lame human being. That's a long story.
Okay.
But no, I wasn't happy at all. I was trapped, man.
So I hear that happens with artists. If they're like content with their life, it makes it harder to be artistic. You need chaos.
No, okay, that is such a huge point. There is an energy that comes down to guys like me where people actually put them into hell. Like, well, he'll write better. Dude, I have enough hell in my life to write for 5 more lifetimes. There seriously is an energy, there is an energy, I'm not kidding you, where people will like, well, that's how it should be. You should be in hell to write, so we're going to help put you there. And that's wrong. I don't like that. It's just wrong. And
I think that's silly as well, because like
it's
the
completely
creative world.
stupid.
It's harder
Yeah.
to be
Yeah,
creative
don't
and be
need-
productive when you're
yeah.
feeling
Yeah,
that way.
it's
Yeah.
counterproductive. I don't write well like that. I'm like, this is ridiculous. You know?
Yeah.
But there's actual energies in Los Angeles for people to write screenplays like that, to put songwriters in that groove, and I'm like, don't do that to me, man.
But I would imagine
I've been there, you know.
at the same time, like what you're saying, and you have this conceptual record, and you're cutting the tape yourself, and everything that you're experimenting with, that gives you a lot of freedom, and that would inspire you to want to create more music because it's like you're trying something different and it's
Right.
exciting,
Yeah.
and that kind
Yeah.
of gets the energy flowing, I would imagine.
Yeah, I write well when I feel good. I can still draw on complete sadness and tragedy.
Yeah.
Like I can draw on all that, and I don't need to be put there. Like that's
If you
ridiculous.
go in a
It's
silent-
ridiculous. Town is crazy.
Yeah, if you go in a
It is,
silent
sounds-
space, you can feel any
Yeah.
level of emotion or
Yeah.
feeling that exists.
Yeah, and I've been doing this since I was a kid. Like I used to go and write a dark song and then sit in that dark space for like a year. Now you go in and out quick, call Bliss, have some coffee, and have some fucking raisin bread. Serious, man, get in and out. Serious. It's a skill to get in and out of that.
And you
thing.
have enough stories.
I got no stories. Yeah, I got no stories, man. So yeah, I don't want to sit there
It's
for.
nice people look back on them and write them from a different perspective.
Yeah, totally. All right, I'll shoot through Nobody.
Okay.
Are we rolling?
Yep.
Yay.
Excuse the tooting. I wish I was nobody. Nobody would know me. I would ride to one-way roads. I'll shake my tooth at methadone trees. I'll find my legs in cataracts. One lucky strike falls from my back. I'm rolling with the trees. Well, I wish I was somebody would remember me. I would ride the two-way roads. I'll shake my body like pepper-drawn trees. I'll find my legs near Cadillacs. 3 lucky strikes roll from my back. I'm rolling with the trees. I'll keep rolling with the trees. Why don't you roll along with me? I wanna roll with the trees. And someday I would like it to be for you and me. I wanna roll with the trees. I wanna drive through the world with you and me.
That was awesome.
That was so good. So good.
I think it's extra emotional today. Today is dedicated to my friend John Taylor Dempsey, who died 72 hours ago, just about. What time is it right now, dude?
8:50.
8:50? Yeah, about that. 68 hours ago. It's all good. You know what? It inspires us all to be better people and get this work done and get these records done. And I'm not kidding when you said, who are you making records for? Since I met you guys are part of the record, whether you like it or not. Like, it's really inspiring to sit here and like do this, and I'm a very humble man who appreciates these things. I'm lucky to be able to sit and play music, you know. I'm really lucky.
We appreciate you playing
Yeah,
music a
feel
lot.
lucky to be able to be here playing for
I'm
us.
so blessed. Really. Yeah, and more thing about it, they can take the hands, dude. I can play with my toes. It's like, play with his toes.
Do like my left foot.
This guitar's a little out of tune, but actually, I don't give a damn. I'm not perfectly in tune. Why should I sing?
Do you want to tune it to a garage band?
Nah, it's fine. I don't even mind. I So should I do another one?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay, I'm gonna do a song called Faces. That's pretty close. I'm gonna do it for my friend, dedicate this to Aaron Frankel. Yeah, all the songs on the record are dedicated to the people that, well, they either seriously hurt me, like Aaron did, but it's okay, I love him. So, the song's for him. Amazing things underwater. They slow down and back again. Days are measured by tables. I'm gonna die with all my friends. Amazing things under daylight. They show highs and lows that prove faith lies in the distance. I'm gonna drive right through. Amazing faces, fine lines rearrange into roads of loneliness. Backwards won't trace. We'll throw trains to refrains and bottles through windows and drink the air our failures breathe. We'll take long, long roads. We're squared, we're cornered today.
just a scream after that. It was so beautiful.
It's a tough one to get through, to be honest. God damn, Aaron.
Smells good over here.
Sorry?
Sounds good over here.
Does?
Yay.
Anything else?
More songs.
More song?
One more song.
We're not ready to
One
find
more.
I
out.
remember Water Buffalo.
There's salsa there too if you want some.
Legs walk long and slow, hands off the radio. Our breath is wide and far as we can see. Our eyes are dark and black, our feet are furred and matted. Every single day we walk away. Don't walk away. Daylight sings, nightlight brings us to you. Found our sons in water holes and mud, as far as our eyes can see. Deserted songs won't grow past Idaho's, as far as our eyes can see. You are here with me. Don't walk away. Daylight sings, nightlight brings us to you.
I'm gonna stop there 'cause it's so out of tune, but I don't care 'cause Jack in the Box is on the way home. I'll have a nice burger to go. I didn't want to hit the end part just so I I have no idea what Jack in the Box is. Subliminal messages, man. Vermont. No, it's on Vermont.
Was that the first time you performed that song in front of anyone?
That's the first time, actually. You guys, besides the engineer, you guys are the first to ever hear it.
That is an amazing song.
You're the first
so
to ever hear it.
good. So good.
I can't. It's the first one on the opening up the record. And it's arranged. It has strings and horn, brass.
I can kind of hear it when you're listening to it.
That's good.
Very rich.
Yeah.
That's good.
Oh,
that was
It's
nerve-wracking.
amazing.
Thank you so much.
That's so nerve-wracking.
Thank you so much.
It's great.
Thank you. You guys are my new friends.
Thank you.
My new friend circle. Thank you, Jessica.
Yeah, it was a
Welcome to the
pleasure.
circle of
man.
trust.
Thank you. Thanks. Let's get
Yeah, let's get trash.